the philosophies of Bruce Lee introduced me to this concept. Then I realized that it applies to ecological and cosmic processes. From the macro to the micro, there's an interplay of expansion, contraction, give and take. So I've come here today to say what we need is Wu Wei, the way of no one way. When we learn to pay attention to Earth, she will show us the way away from our habits that are culturally ingrained. Surface shallow and deep. Please lend me a moment so that I can explain. Once we handle the preface, we'll start to write the wreckage and salvage our successes to bulletproof our future by minimizing our messes. At the very top of the culture tree, think of these as fruits and leaves. They're the easiest to see or sense. Surface features like cuisine for the palate, music and language for the ear, and for the eye we delight in art and style. At the level of shallow culture come the ways in which we nurture our social interactions and the rules of what's taboo, how time is perceived, what we can and cannot do or eat. Think of all of these as the trunk of the tree, holding up the weight of the canopy. Then we go to the deep, the roots of the tree. Without them, the culture would have never grown to be. Underneath the ground, gripping into earth, all the unconscious features from which the culture was birthed. How did the world begin? Is there a higher power? And if there is, do we love, obey, or cower? And where's the I in all of this? Is there spirit or soul? And who or what is able to possess the Holy Ghost? Is it only humans? What about animals and plants? To take it one step further, could the rivers be our aunts and forests be our uncles? Could the mountains and canyons be our grandparents? What to us is justice? Are we the chosen few? Does our group have dominion to do what we wanna do? Are we to get others to bend to our will? Or are we to teach each other and collaborate to fill in the bigger picture with the bits of information we have gathered as we've traveled around the world and across the ages? Is our culture fixed, or can it evolve? Are there any problems that our wisdom cannot solve? Unequivocally no, there's almost always room to grow. In fact, it's time for our glow up, for us to finally show up and do more of what works. Like carbon capture machines, turning small game to things we can use rather than breathe, as we decrease CO2 and increase alternative routes to produce and store energy. Embrace the term synergy, regenerative biomimicry, true sustainability, not greenwashed ads that hypnotize en masse to believe that our trash disappears when we burn it to ash. Other options exist. Look at Denmark as the doorway to innovative ways to convert nitrogen oxide into inert nitrogen and steam to feed heat to homes in need. In the long term though, the goal is to reduce the rubbish to next to nothing. We can do this if we implement the 6 R's. Refuse, reduce, reuse, repurpose, recycle, rot. With this approach, we've got a fair shot. Clear our vision of cynicism by setting up systems with beneficial feedback loops where positive habits are established to strengthen the roots. We green the desert in Jordan. We can clean our hearts by pouring love and hope into wounds opened by the truth of habits that have led us to lose our purpose. But our culture tree can still flourish if we nourish humankind to trade the trap of tradition for the treasure of time spent investing in the present in the decades to come. Quicken the rate of the transition to a healthier mission, cause the pursuit of wealth over health sickens and rots the tree. We've got to see that we cannot keep cashing blank checks by destroying the soil. We've got to feed the fecund seed of humanity's next steps before the great boil. With a concerted effort we will reduce the toil required to foil the recoil of short-sighted, misguided loyalists who might not know what they do. No more reason to cry over bandages we bled through. Courage inside says we're willing to live through the toughest of times, while Earth teaches us how to survive, how to create without owning and give without demanding, how to lead with humility and true understanding. Flow is the language, life shows us the way. Humans aren't the center nor the top, let us pray that we humble ourselves so we don't stumble to the grave. answers to our problems have always been around. Earth has shown us that our potential has been bound by our very own hands and chains that we have forged. May the sands of time remain before the land has been scorched. Love is a decision. The Dhammapada, Tao Te Ching, Bible, Quran, Torah, Bhagavad Gita. How can we not see the connection? The golden rule is ever present. I know one day we'll learn the lesson of Wu Wei.